Hello everyone, my name is Manju Joshi and today I will be talking about the Australian Professional Standards for Teachers. The Australian Professional Standards for Teachers, also known as APST, was developed by AITSL. It provides a framework which basically involves what all teaching professionals should know, understand, and do. The presentation that I am about to show you will explain the relevance and importance of each of seven standards. For each of the standards, I will be showing two artifacts and describe how they meet the standard, while also reflecting on my future teaching practices. Standard 1. Know the student and how they learn. For this standard, the two artifacts as shown are focused on child's observation and a weekly program plan. Both the artifacts show a strong understanding of how each child learns. The observation of the focused child shows all the skills that she developed during her outdoor play experience. How those skills align with EYLF and the outcomes achieved. This artifact is a great example to show how educators often develop an understanding of children in early childhood setting. The weekly programs shown on this slide show how knowledge of children interest and developmental stages can help in intentional teaching and a formed understanding of how they learn. Both the artifact allow educators to develop a responsive and child-centered practice that is unique to how each child learns on their early stages of development. As for my future practice derived by the implications of Standard 1, I will make sure to conduct regular observations and build detailed understandings of each child's development and use all of these data to plan responsive learning experiences. I will make sure each of those experiences are child led and representative of the children's backgrounds. Now, moving on to Standard 2, know the content and how to teach it. For this standard, I have included a lesson plan and a soil and water activity analysis as the artifacts. These artifacts present as evidence for an understanding of early childhood curriculums and age appropriate strategies. Both the artifacts reflect an educator's capacity to choose and apply evidence based teaching strategies across different areas of teaching. In my future practice, I will make sure to learn more about stream areas and implement intentional teaching strategies into my daily practices. I will design play based experiences that connect to children's abilities, strengths, and needs. I will make sure all these experiences foster to children's curiosity, critical thinking, and deep engagement in their learning. For Standard 3, plan for and implement effective teaching and learning. These are the artifacts that I have chosen. The EYLF planning cycle and the weekly program planned together reflect an ability to move from theoretical understanding to practical implementations, which leads to achievement of leading goals. This supports the ability of educators to plan and implement effective and intentional teachings. In future practice, I will constantly embed the planning cycle in my daily practice. This would allow me to ensure that each experience that I plan is grounded in observation and intentional goal settings. Using such tools will help me to continuously reflect and evaluate, which would, as a result, improve my teaching outcomes. Now, Standard 4: create and maintain supportive and safe learning environments. I have included a risk assessment mind map which allow educators to have an understanding of their duty of care that they have towards young children that they teach. The second artifact are the learning goals, which allow educators to form strategies when dealing with challenging behaviors. Together, these artifacts meet the standard and show a holistic approach which prioritizes children's well being and safety. In my future practice, I will continue carrying out risk assessments and ensure that I am calm and consistent when supporting children. This would help me to ensure that they feel safe and supported during their learning experiences. Moving to Moving on to standard 5, assess, provide feedback and report on students' learning. The artifacts present on this slide meet the standard since the learning stories and the anecdotal observation allow educators to have a clear understanding of the importance of ongoing documentations and assessment that informs responsive planning and communications children's learning. In my future practice, I will develop proper sophisticated assessment practices. This include using tools to capture each child's learning. I will engage with families and ensure timely feedback. Standard 6: engage in professional learning. Both the artifacts present on the screen meet the standard as they present an active commitments to professional teaching and learning practices. I have used another weekly form to show it also resonates with Standard 6 and a SMART goals document, which is also highly consistent with AITSL's professional learning standards. In my future practice, I will continue to set more SMART goals and continue to seek mentor and peer feedback. I will engage in professional learning as I contribute to collaborations, share my strategies, and engage in professional dialogue. And lastly, for Standard 7, engage professionally with colleagues, parents, and the community. I have included a personal leadership diagram and a weekly reflective form as my artifacts. Both of these demonstrate a strong and developing professional identity that is built upon ethical and collaborative practices. These artifacts reflect my professional identity, which aligns with the ECA Code of Ethics and AITSL standards to a high extent. In my future practice, I will cultivate genuine professional bonds with my colleagues, families, and the wider community. I will contribute positively to team members and embrace collaborative practices. I will make sure to upload uphold ECA Code of Ethics with integrity and seek mentorship when deemed necessary. I will make sure to develop my professional and leadership identity in order for me to become a better early childhood professional. At last, developing an understanding of the APST standards have deepened my professional identity. It has allowed me to be more effective and ethical as a professional. I now understand the importance of incorporating child centered practices while also committing to evidence informed practices. These are references that I have used. Thank you.